Today, we are going to read Haunted Houses written by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. He was born in 1807 and, and died in 1882. He was an American poet who wrote poems and educator, that means teacher. He is remembered for his first American to be the first American to translate Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy. Much of Longfellow's work is lyrical poetry. Lyrical poetry means rhyming. The poems which have lyrics or rhymes is called lyrical poetry. But he did experiment with many forms, including hexameter and free verse. He did experiment with hexameter and free verse. What is hexameter? When we divided our poetry into meter, we divided 1 meter, 2 meter, or 3 meters, 4 meters, like this. When it is 6 meters, it is called hexameters. And free verse. Free verse means the author decided how to write which rhyme he wants to choose. Now, we are going to read poem line by line. All houses wherein men have lived and died are haunted houses. That means haunted houses means ঘোস্টলি হাউসেস. ঘোস্ট মিন্স ভূত. সমস্ত বাড়িতে যেখানে মেনরা লিভ করতো আর সেখানে মারা গেছে, all the houses are ghostly houses. Through the open doors, the harmless phantoms, phantoms means ghost, on their errands glide. Errands glide means small jobs. Glide means slides. With feet that make no sound upon the floors. That means they walks through the open door. They are not harmful. That means they are harmless. They are ghosts, but they are not harmful. They do their small jobs and sliding through the doors. With feet that make no sound upon the floors. That means while they walk, they do not make sound on the floor. We meet them at the doorway, on the stair, along the passages. They come and go. Impalpable impression on the air is sense of something moving to and fro. These 4 lines have something new meaning. That means we meet the ghosts. They mean ghosts. Where we meet them? We meet them at doorways. That means at the doorstep, and also in the stairs, and also in the passages. Because while we come and go, the ghosts are also come and go. They also come and go. But that is impalpable. Excuse me. Impalpable means it could not be understood. Impalpable, that means that cannot be touched or understood. While they walk, we cannot understand a sense of something moving to and fro. We can understand only that there is something which moves. What moves? That means these ghosts are not bad. They are good ghosts. According to the author, there are more guests at the table than the hosts invited. While we invite our guests at our home, they come and join us. When we invited them, we are the hosts. Because we are the owner of the house, that's why we are the hosts. Here it is hosts. This is not ghosts, okay? The hosts. While we invite our guests, they come and join in the table. But there are some other ghosts in the table also. They are not invited, but they join the table. The illuminated hall is thronged with quiet and inoffensive ghosts, as silent as the pictures on the wall. That means the hall that is full of light, that means illuminated, is thronged with quiet. It is quiet, shanto, inoffensive ghosts. That means they are not harmful. Harmless ghosts are there in the lighted house or in the lighted hall. They are silent. They are as silent as the pictures. That means pictures are silent. Pictures never speak. Same as the ghosts never speak. The strangers at my fireside cannot see. That means the guests who come to our houses, who stand or sit at the fireside, they cannot see. They cannot listen or hear the ghosts, but the forms I see or I hear. But the poet can see them, but the poet can see the ghosts. Poet can see, poet can hear them. He but perceive what is, while unto me all that has been is visible and clear. He perceives means he cannot understand what is going on, but the poet can understand. All that has been is visible and clean. Everything is clear to the poet only, but nobody can understand, but the poet. But the poet means the poet can understand only, but the guest cannot understand or perceive that there are ghosts. We have little deeds to house or lands. That means everybody has some. Now we have no title deeds to house or lands. That means they are the owner of the house. We, that means the poet and the family members of the poet, are the owner of the house. Owners and occupants of earlier deeds from graves forgotten. That means the people who lived in the house of the poet are occupants or inhabitants. They lived early deeds. That means they are dead now. They are living in the graves now. They are also the owner of the house, but now they are forgotten. Excuse me. They stretch their hands. Their hands are dusty.